Good afternoon, everybody. So in my last video, I ended up making or drawing Angry Goose Mom. And so this time around, I'm going to try to do Angry Goose Mom holding a rolling pin. Just because I think it's a good exercise to try some different variations. So, alright, we're going to take a look at her. And honestly, if she doesn't look exactly the same, that's fine. But I'm picturing a neck like that, maybe her looking down, her arm's going to be maybe here, rolling pin's going to be here, and you can see I'm just using this pencil and lightly drawing exactly where, or more or less where I want things to be. So I got the rolling pin, I got her hand, which is her wing, so we're going to give it a wing shape, and then we're going to do this for the finger, feather fingers, and we'll do that to make it seem like she's holding it with a thumb. Alright, we're going to add another feather here, Bill's going to be here, angry eyes there, and I think we should have like the hand doing one of these numbers here, and I'm wondering if these fingers should go out this way or just go out here. Maybe we'll just do one more like that, and then we'll close it in and maybe just draw one suggestion of a thumb there. So it looks like she's taking that rolling pin and smacking it to her hand, and maybe we could just draw these lines here and maybe a couple more lines here to suggest that she's swinging it. Alright, so I'm going to go in and let me see if I can go in and focus. Alright, so I mean, you can see lightly, this is the head, did a circle, kind of like a half oval right here for the bill, neck, hand, rolling pin, and alright, so now I'm going to start trying to just give her some characteristics, giving her the grumpy mouth, so going to do that. Maybe a suggestion like that of some teeth. If I want, I can always flip back, take a look at what she looks like. You know, very simple, generic images. So, gonna take the eye, move it over here, like that. Lipstick on the beak, fine. All right. Around the jaw, do this. She's got rollers, so we're gonna draw these cylinders around her head like this and just make a pile of them. Nothing in particular. We're just trying to just show her she's got rollers. Maybe another one over here like that, and she is angry. I don't know what happened to make her mad, but she is angry, and we're gonna go like that. Oh yeah, I would not mess with this lady. Alright, so we're going to do the neck. She's got the collar, like that. Alright, I'm going to give her the bathrobe, like that. Alright, cuff around the wrist for the bathrobe. Give her like a long arm, like this. Or maybe like this. And that's the thing that's nice about doing these light lines. If you make a shape that you don't like, well, you can take it back. Alright. So I'm going to push this up. And her body is probably going to go something like this. Alright. So that's her body. But she's wearing the bathrobe, so we're not going to see most of it. Just going to draw this like this like this. And honestly, all the action is really happening up here. So we just want to keep the body simple. Because really we just want to get this stuff right, and this stuff just has to be there just as like supporting cast. Alright, one leg, and we'll do this like that, just simple feet. Alright, this one, same thing, go like this. Alright, and a bit of a tail like that, and we can call that good. We'll make these shapes kind of cool just because they're popping out just a little bit. Um, Everything else is kind of taking the stage, so we just want just some nice looking shapes here for the tail. And we can call that good. Boom. Alright, so I'm going to go in with our pen, and I'm going to go ahead and start inking our drawing. I'm going to start with the rolling pin. Try to make this nice and clean. Boom, boom. And we're going to give the pin this shape. Nice. Going to draw the thumb. Actually, I'm going to draw this line. And this line, maybe a little dot. Boom. Boom. Alright. I'm going to draw the hand. Like that. Like that. Like that. Like that. That. And I'm just going to leave it like that. I should connect it all the way, but I just don't want that many lines there. So we're just going to leave that as is. Maybe I'll just drop this for the collar or the cuff, and we'll leave it alone. Alright, we're going to go with this one. We're going to go like this, like this, like this. Knuckle, knuckle. Like that. That. And we'll do that. That way it kind of shows like it's somewhat of a wing. Gonna do this cuff. Boom. Boom. And I'm gonna try to pick it up because I imagine I'm running low on time. So I'm gonna do the mouth now. And when you're inking, it's always best to try to do it all in one shot. I know it's hard sometimes. Do that. Do that. 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 And go ahead and do this eyelid. This eyelid. Even though we're going to come back with these angry eyebrows. She is mad. Alright. But she's a lady, so we got to give her her eyelashes. Alright, I'm going to give her her lipstick, and we just kind of just made that goofy little heart shape. And boom, boom. And something happened here. Alright. Oh, and I should pull this down so you guys could better see what's going on. Alright, and gonna go ahead, do our neck. Boom, 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 boom. Alright folks, we're doing pretty good here. Gonna draw the cylinders for the hair rollers. And I am telling you, there is a bug crawling up my leg. I just took the dog for a walk. And I think I have a hitchhiker on my leg, but I'm going to go ahead and ignore it because we are rolling with this drawing. Okay. Alright. Going to draw these things. Just little samples of hair. Alright. There we go. Alright, let's do this arm, and I think we wanted some kind of shape like this. A little shoulder action. Alright, we got the tail and the end of the, what is it, bathrobe? That's really what it is, a bathrobe. Alright, that. we're going to go ahead and do this. Do this. And we are almost there. We can do it. Here we go. Boom. Boom. She's coming along and she looks angry. And really the point of this exercise is because we drew one and now we're just drawing an iteration of one. So it's kind of just giving us the practice of taking one idea and manipulating it to see like what kind of variations. Like if this was your character, what else could you have your character doing? So even if we're not making Mother Goose over here one of our main characters, we're still having practice, just basically kind of drawing the same thing and just changing it up a little bit. Because let's say if you do come up with a comic, you're going to be doing that quite frequently with each story. Or even in the same story, you're going to be drawing them doing different things. So this gives us the practice of just moving along with the same idea and seeing what else we could do with it. All right, now that I got it there, I'm going to erase some of these lines from before, clean this guy up. All right. I know I want to draw some hair strands and stuff like that and just see if I can quickly shade her in. I think I can do that in about 3 minutes, which it looks like that's about all the time I have left. Because I don't think I'm that much fun to listen to. Even though I definitely enjoy talking and sharing and drawing with you guys out there. And I hope you're having fun with these exercises. I know we're drawing silly stuff, but silly stuff is fun. And silly stuff you don't have to take so seriously. And that way when you do get to the serious stuff that you want to actually spend a lot of time on, you'll have enough practice and reps. So when you're doing something, you'll be a little bit more confident about what it is you're doing. So right now I'm drawing crazy strands on her hair just to make it look like she's been running with hair rollers and her hair is just like a mess. And really what I should do is go over each one of these lines, and maybe I will, but I won't subject you guys to it. And that's what I'm thinking about doing with future videos is instead of starting and coloring it, I might just color it off video and just leave it for the thumbnail. And that way you guys can just see how, a picture like this will look like with full color. But not this one. Nope. I'm being lazy today. Alright. So we got her. Let's see if I can quickly just shade her in. Alright. Now a little bit on the bill. I didn't do this. And let's give her a beauty mark. Because we know that was so important. Alright, we're going to do some shading on the neck. Shading on the hand. I'm trying to hurry up. And the nice thing actually about trying to shade fast is you're really trying to position your pencil in such a way that it actually looks good. Just like that tail, that came out good. And then I just have to go like that, and bam, look how that just looks nice. This, messy. You can see some of the strokes right here. But we'll try to smudge it. Smudge that neck. Alright, we're going to color in here. And do a little bit of shading on the outside of the fingers. Fingers. Boom. As you can tell, I love shading. Oh, we're at 15 minutes. That means I'm done. I gotta stop. Pencils down. Let me just do a little bit more. Boom. Boom. Little shadow right here. All right. Man, I think we're good. Boom. All right. There's our angry Mother Goose. She is mad. Oh my lord. I don't know what you guys did to get her mad, but she's very upset. Oh. All right. Hope you guys had fun. I'll see you next time.